Time to suit up, all you mentees, and talk about two brand new Marvel Omnis coming out in early 2023. Let's go ahead and get started. This video is sponsored by Marvel Comics, so thank you so much to David Gabriel and the fine folks in Marvel for sending us advance notice of both of these books coming out in early 2023. So before getting started, please don't forget to smash that like button. Don't forget to ring that bell for notifications. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. We put out videos every day. This is your home for collected editions and your home for the breaking news as far as Marvel collected editions. Please share the video. Stay away from the comment section to be surprised. And then by all means, after you see the video, go ahead and comment away, unless you like spoilers, then by all means, go ahead, stumble down to the comment section. Let us know what you think about this particular book, the covers, and the mapping. I always like to see what people think, despite of whether or not I reply back or not. So, we have two brand new books coming out early next year. Both of these are a nice welcome addition to the library. I was very surprised about one of them, and I mentioned in my videos about how sometimes I try not to give away any hints. Sometimes I wear ties and people assume, hey, that tie means we're getting this, or that post means we're getting this. Not really. Every once in a while I do. Like, for example, this tie, like, there's so many Marvel characters here. The Hulk's at the top here, but that's because we are going to get a new Hulk Omnibus, and I am talking about Incredible Hulk by Peter David Omnibus Volume 5, not a companion, Volume 5. Now, before we look at the content, let's take a look at the Standard Edition cover. So this Standard Edition cover is supplied by Lee Weeks. This is the one that's going to be available everywhere. And before we look at the direct market cover, let's take a look at the content. So here we have Incredible Hulk, The End, the book that I was like, oh, that would be such a good bookend to the rest of the Incredible Hulk by Peter David Omnis on the shelf. And here it is. It is going to be included in this particular book. What if General Ross had become the Hulk? Incredible Hulk 77 through 87. That's the Tempest Fugit storyline. Hulk Destruction 1 through 4. I don't think that one's ever been collected in anything, but please correct me if I'm wrong. Hulk versus Fing Fang Foom one shot. Marvel Adventures Hulk 13 through 16. Incredible Hulk Last Call. That is a really powerful story. Symbiote Spider-Man Crossroads. Of course, I'll explain it here in a little bit after we look at the direct market cover. New Fantastic Four 1 through 5. Material from Giant Size Hulk number 1 from 2006. World War Hulk Prologue, World Breaker, and Breaking Into Comics the Marvel Way number 2. So let's take a look at the variant cover, the direct market cover. So this direct market cover is supplied by Del Keown, who was no stranger to drawing the Hulk. As a matter of fact, he was on the Hulk for a long time, then went over to Image, and of course came back to do Hulk the End with Peter David. And Hulk the End to me is just completely alone worth the price of admission. So you do have a lot of series in here. You have the return of Peter David after being gone for about 7 or so years from the title with that Tempest Fugit storyline, the Hulk Destruction, which is I think it's a new origin story for the Abomination. Those 4 issues that I don't think have been collected. The Incredible Hulk Last Call also has a story with Del Keown in it, and oh my gosh, that is a powerful story. Symbiote Spider-Man Crossroads. That 5-issue miniseries is collecting the Symbiote Spider-Man, and Symbiote Spider-Man is pretty much a period piece, if you will, of Peter David writing stories when Spider-Man was donning the black alien costume. So this is during the time that Hulk was going through the Crossroads story arc, so during the Bill Mantlo era, the Mike Mignola era of the Hulk. But the one that excites me, that I'm surprised it's already sneaking in here, because the series I don't think it's even wrapped up yet, is New Fantastic Four. The 5-issue miniseries written by Peter David, and it just, that makes me happy because it's a, you know, it's a reunion of the new Fantastic Four. So you have Spider-Man, you have the Hulk, you have Wolverine, and you have Ghost Rider reuniting. And I would love to see the original Walter Simonson Fantastic Four with that beautiful artwork by Arthur Adams collected in this format one day. But yeah, there's a lot of Hulk in here. Some stuff that I honestly had not mapped out that I completely forgot about. But I'm very happy to see this, and a volume 5 instead of a companion. And, you know, I never want Peter David to stop writing the Hulk, so of course one day I would love to see a volume 6, maybe if he ever decides to come back to the character for a long time. Now, the next book I'm going to be talking about is probably going to answer the question you are already asking yourself if you're a big Hulk fan, and I'm sure I was going to get the comments, wait a minute, this is missing this. Omar, where the heck is the Maestro stories that Peter David wrote? It's in the next book I'm going to be talking about. Maestro by Peter David Omnibus is coming out early next year as well. Before looking at the content, let's take a look at that standard edition cover. And I'm so glad they went with this one. Is drawn by the legendary, rest in peace, George Padas. It is the cover to one of the Future Imperfect books, which you are going to find in here. So let's take a look at what is collected in here. This does collect Future Imperfect 1 and 2, Abominations 1, 2, and 3, which coincidentally, I don't think those were actually written by Peter David, but I'm glad they're included in here because they were orphaned from the previous omnibus collections. That one is drawn by Angel Medina, and I believe Ivan Velez is the writer on the book. It also collects the Incredible Hulk 460 to 461. I think it's the Dream Vision, if I'm not mistaken, from Homecoming. Captain Marvel 27 through 30. Now, it's very important to see that this is Captain Marvel 1999 series, so it is the Genis Vell character. Exile 79 through 80, Spider-Man 2099, notice that year, the 2014 series. 9 and 10, Future Imperfect. This is the Battle Worlds miniseries 1 through 5. Maestro 1 through 5, Maestro War and Pax 1 through 5, Maestro World War M, the 5-issue mini, and then material from Hulk Broken Worlds and Secret Wars Battle World number 4. Now, before we talk about this and some of the artists that worked with Peter David on this particular omnibus, let's take a look at the variant edition cover. So here you have your direct market cover by Greg Land, who is one of the artists working on this particular omnibus, along with Del Keown, Walden Wong, and Angel Medina, Jorge Lucas, who did the Fing Fam Foom storyline, and J.H. Williams II. I believe he drew the Captain Marvel story in here. It just makes me happy to see Captain Marvel collected in oversized format because, so you all know, for a long time I've been wanting that in omnibus format because a lot of people don't even know about that character or know what Peter David did with that particular character. The Exiles that are collected in here, we have had some Exiles. Oh, it was the Age of Apocalypse collected in omnibus format, but that also gives me hope that one day we'll see it in oversized hardcover format. And that's part of the world tour, if I'm not mistaken, 79 and 80. The Spider-Man 2099, of course, that is the 2014 series. That stuff is not collected in the upcoming omnibus. Future Imperfect is the Battle World. So during Secret Wars, the 2015 Secret Wars, there were a bunch of miniseries called Battle Worlds, and one of the worlds that was focused on was Future Imperfect World, which is where Maestro first appeared, and that is collected in here as well. So it is, it's a little bit of double dipping, actually not that much. Future Imperfect 1 and 2, and the Incredible Hulk 460 to 461. Those are collected in the previous 4 omnis, but everything else in here is completely new, and a lot of these have never been collected in trade paperback nor in omnibus format. So I'm glad to see this collection coming. All 3 of the Maestro series, and if you've not read them, I will say those are a lead up to the Future Imperfect storyline where you first meet the character of Maestro. And since I don't really like to spoil things, I mean, there is a reason why he looks like the Hulk and he's got a beard. But if you've not read it, you can read it for yourself in this particular omnibus. But those are your 2 omnis that are coming out early next year. As soon as pre-orders go up, don't forget to pre-order. Let me know what you think of the content for each of these books. Let me know what you think of the covers and which covers you're going to buy. Leave your comments and questions down below. Thank you again to David Gabriel and the folks at Marvel for letting us know about these books. Everyone stay healthy, smash that like button, and I will see you on the next video.